Hello everyone, my name is Sami. This video is for the subject of ASH 31503 Aquatic Engineering. But somehow in this video presentation I will explain about the flow of grey water and storm water from my house, and also I would have included about the wastewater treatment technology and how we could improvise and also upgrade the technology system. First and foremost, the definition of the grey water can be described as the waste sources from the sinks, showers, and regular washing machines, and so on. And somehow from the words itself, we can describe the storm water as the natural tendencies from the clouds. Well, in my house, the grey water is being distributed in many different ways, and one of the examples is the sinks and showers are being distributed to the drainage, where the wastewater from the sinks and showers are directly connected to the drainage system. Besides the human feces, wastewater in washing machines also releases being stored and distributed to septic tank. In my house, there are two main entry septic hole and one emergency entry hole. In my kitchen, there will be three entry. I think so. These three holes are connected, which means they are concealed, which means you can't smell because they are concealed tightly. This septic tank is privately located, which means it has to be cleaned like once or twice per year. The second subtopic I'd like to explain is about the wastewater treatment plant. For this one, I will explain about the indoor water consortium unit plant, which is nearby my house. And somehow these photos are retrieved on 11 January 2021, which means it's just recently. Well, I didn't get so much permissions to take photos inside the machines, but I will explain how this process are being done. The incoming wastewater passes through screening equipment where objects such as rags, woods, fragments, and grease are removed. The system also able to reduce interferences with the system performances. Somehow the screened wastewater is then pumped to the next step, which is secondary screen and grit removal. The wastewater passes through a screen to remove rags and large debris. The screened wastewater then flows to an aerated grit chamber that facilitates the sedimentations of heavier inorganic materials, for example such as sands and grits. Aeration tank is for purpose of air is injected into the liquor settlings to allow biological flux to settle. There will be a separation from biological sludge to clear treated water. Clarifiers as such settling tanks is to remove the solid being deposited by sedimentations. Somehow, wastewater passes through a baffled chlorine tank before it gets distributed to the customers. In this process, there will be a disinfection, which is the chlorination process will be occurred. Now, let's move on to our next segment, which is about improvements and also the upgrades on the wastewater treatment technology. And the first suggestions I would like to give is we could bring the BioRock 5 systems, which is reliable and very cheap product which can be promoted in our country. The BioRocks works in three steps. The first step one is the primary tank, which is the primary tank clarifies the raw sewage by dividing fats, oil, greases, and the organic solids. The sewage then passes through an effluent filter before discharging into the BioRocks reactor. The step 2 is the bioreactor. The bioreactor purifies further and pre-treated wastewater with a biological process. To naturally treat the wastewater, our system uses unique BioRocks medium, an exclusive and very efficient carrier material for bacteria. Step 3 is the discharged. Depending on the ground type, the effluents will be discharged. Well, the next system that we can implement is to bring down the usage of the SCADA. SCADA is the supervision, control, and data acquisition system. It is one of the control systems which has been implemented in the other countries as to provide the sufficient data and efficiency rate about the wastewater treatment plant. So maybe we could implement this kind of technology in our wastewater treatment plant so that the data and our analysis scope would be much more relevant. So that's all from me, and thanks for watching this video.